Wild wisdom, prepare to be who you came to be. On this wild and stormy night, with Storm Isha in full swing, on the day that Capricorn enters Aquarius with strong Pluto influences for the next 20 years, change is in the air. On this night, it feels as though the howling winds and swirling leaves are bringing in the new energies, fast and furiously. Our task is to hold strong, to keep hold of the paddle as we navigate our ways across this vast ocean of personal and planetary change. Each of us is unique, and therefore our paths this lifetime will vary dramatically, and yet the common thread, as we agreed to be here, is we have soul work to do. Planetary business, as I call it. It takes precedent, it takes priority, it takes courage, it takes preparation, and it takes trust. As we enter this new phase, we are called upon to find and follow our true, authentic expression and share it with the world in all the many ways we feel intuitively led to do so. It is something we have in our blueprints, many of which are being activated now. Keep a clear head and an open heart, practice tuning into the cosmos, and more importantly, our inner wisdom and our innate inner compass. Listen for and to the inner callings that pull at you in the dream time and in daytime musings. That is your soul's voice. It has the map and the torch. It has your back. I'm not an astrologer, and I love to follow a couple of brilliant folks that are. Many are highlighting the power of these recent shifts of planets. In line with this is the work of the amazing Chris Stiles of Human Futurology, who explains that we are moving from a one energy to a two. Not ego-led, but for the highest good-led. Less I, more we. As above, so below, and so we begin to find ourselves reacting differently to time-entrenched patterns or responding in new ways to old issues. We may find ourselves questioning the value of certain experiences. We may seek new experiences. We may look for more like-minded community and places to gather more knowledge that encourages the development of ourselves and our own wild wisdom. The mantra from my corporate training days springs to mind. There is no I in team. It is now we may find old issues resurfacing for a final letting go. We may no longer be able to ignore the call of our intuition, which is showing us truth, when allowing illusions sometimes seems so much easier. Or it used to. As Anais Nin so wisely wrote, and the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud became more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Alignment is the key factor here. If we feel aligned and connected with our choices and path, we will be supported, and life will unfold as it's meant to. Having faith in ourselves and our higher power, alongside guides and spirit, will become the natural way of life and love once more. We often talk of freedom, and it can become a faraway place rather than an inner sense and connection. When I retire, I'll be free. When I leave this person, I'll be free. When I have enough money, I will be free. When my caring responsibilities are done, I'll be free. I've come to realize over time, sometimes painfully, that freedom is an inside job. For me, it is peace of mind, good health, calmness in storms, and relief from stress and anxiety. What is the point of having endless funds and no demanding commitments if the monkey mind still runs the show? This too is a work in progress. Spiritual practices can help to build the calm bank, as I call it. If we have a healthy ongoing balance in our calm bank, when we need to make an urgent withdrawal in times of concern or crisis, we will have enough resources to draw upon. We will not feel depleted or run low on fuel, energy, and remember, when the storm passes, continue with restoring the balance. Freedom also comes when we walk hand in hand with our higher selves. We find strength and solace in this unique teamwork. It becomes a magical high-frequency partnership. This innate combination also gives time and space for wild wisdom to emerge and to be shared, to build stronger foundations of community and connectivity. I asked a few of my nearest and dearest this question: what does freedom mean to you? A life without manipulation. Freedom means more time to love. Lawrence O, songwriter and musician. It means stepping out of the misaligned programming of our collective past and back into our power, magnificent and fearless. Freedom comes from choice, and we need to realize we have one. John Drew, Elevated Planet co-founder. Internal peace and then emanating outwards. Kate Giaconello, composer and photographer. You may wish to ponder the question yourself. The answers may surprise you. In this new energy, we are encouraged to live the way we came to live and to be who we came to be. We may not have the full picture of what that entails just now, but with time and faith and a renewed connection to the consciousness of humanity, those first faltering steps will become strong markers on the paths we are creating as we go. Preparation, contemplation, meditation, rejuvenation. And may I say at this point, this is not meant to be heavy like a burden. This is to be imagined as a positive and curious approach to the expressions we came to be. Each of us part of the whole, unique yet connected, individual yet in harmony with the collective, team players with clear boundaries and respectful understanding of others. The chaos of change may come. In fact, in some ways it is already here. Spiritual revolutions call for seismic shifts sometimes. In whichever way it manifests, hold on to the oars, offer and gather support, and weave through. Now more than ever, the ability to see the truth in all things will be our compass. It is the same with most things that mean something. They invoke the extremes of all emotions and heighten all aspects of the best and the worst that can happen. And in the very moment we surrender, we are free. The power of true expression is unlocked and given flight. Those moments are like fireflies in the sand. We glimpse the immenseness of all things, held together by the simplest things in life, the oneness from which we came.